Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second special E3 news podcast today, featuring me, Matt, and Jack.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, and this is EA's news coverage.
Yep.
Pretty brief press conference in comparison to Microsoft's.
Yep.
Not a whole lot shown.
Yeah, but quite a few big titles shown.
Yeah. So, shall we start with what they started with, and end with what they ended with?
Yes, I think we should.
Okay. So they started with some Battlefront concept stuff. Star Wars Battlefront 3, or whatever it's going to be called, concept art. Looks fucking amazing.
Fuck me, that game looks... For a basis of a futuristic world with lightsabers and that, the game looks very realistic.
It looks incredibly realistic.
It just looks like... Am I looking at this for a TV screen, or am I actually looking at this in real life?
Yeah. Only disappointing thing was there wasn't much gameplay again.
Yeah, it's just the concept art and all the designing.
But spring 2015, they said see more. So whether that's a beta or a release launch date, I'm probably going to say it's actually a beta.
Yep, I wouldn't be surprised if they set it out as a beta and then...
Yeah. I think it's going to be a beta.
Because the game's going to be too big to release as a full game as it is.
And EA like doing their betas as well.
Every game EA more or less releases a beta, but
yeah,
I just hope they got Battlefront correct.
Yeah, well, time will tell. It looks great from what we've seen. Not that we've seen much, but yeah. So then, in between the two big sort of games, they had a lot of smaller things that they just kind of chucked at us. The second thing they chucked at us was
Sims, was it?
Yeah, Sims. What was it about? Well, anyway, Sims 4.
Not a big Sims fan myself.
No, me neither.
I know Jordan likes some of the series.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, we should have him here, but he's probably asleep because it's 9 p.m. So, that's how it goes. Yeah, Sims 4 looks like Sims, looks fun. The guy who was starring in the trailer laughed himself to death.
Yep.
There was a violent neighbour called Gladys, an old woman who started attacking the Sim. That's about all I have to say on it. Anything else?
No, I can't really say anything about Sims.
Yeah, that was when our internet started to have problems.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily it fixed itself towards the more important stuff. So then we had BioWare, we had Dragon Age Inquisition, which was shown at Microsoft, but they had more, and some woman playing a cello or some instrument on stage.
I'm just going to start calling Dragon Age Equestrian now, instead of Inquisition.
Dragon Age horses. They also announced that they're working on a new Mass Effect title, which is going to be in a completely different location with completely different characters.
Guns and...
Which was pretty much what anyone would assume after they'd finished off the main trilogy.
More or less, yeah.
They also said that BioWare are working on an unannounced game.
It's good to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, we're working on an unannounced game. Okay. It's great to know. What's the point in telling us if we can't know anything about it?
Yeah. And then they began EA's giant. We have lots of sports games. Look at the new yearly releases.
New UFC games with Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, doesn't look bad. It looks bloody good.
These sort of wrestling fighting games never been done very well.
I remember playing I think it was 2009 Undisputed UFC, and I thought, for the way the concept of it and the way it's played out is done very well.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's quite hard to get into and do, because you have to train, and you have to choose how to train and all that, and then you got to work on your grappling, takedowns, punching, but from what then I think they took a slight break. Can't remember which years, but then they brought it back and just called it UFC, and it's now again with Bruce Lee, which, to be honest, makes me want to. I was thinking about getting a new one because it looked pretty good as well. But now with Bruce Lee,
well, it's not something that interests me, but interests Jack. So there you go.
Then games we both not a big fan of. Golf.
There was what was it, PGA Tour,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. There was Madden, and there was NHL.
Wasn't it NBA? Or was
No,
it
NHL, ice hockey.
Okay.
I don't think they showed NBA. Do they have NBA?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
Um,
do. But yeah, those well, two of them are Jordans, Madden and PGA.
yeah. Is it not called Tiger Woods anymore? I assume not.
I'd probably guess not after what happened, but
wasn't it Tiger Woods last year?
yeah, isn't there two? There's Tiger Woods and then there's PGA Tour.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't care about golf games.
Neither do I. So we're probably pissing off a load of people here.
Yeah, all two people who like golf games, and one of them's Jordan. So
Yeah.
great. There was also one more sports, FIFA.
Yep.
They showed FIFA off.
Feel the game.
Feel the game, touch it all up, all over its body.
Yep.
Looks like FIFA to me.
It looks like FIFA to a lot of people. It doesn't just look like FIFA to you. But as long as they've sorted out some of the bugs and not fucked up a load more.
Well, this one should be more next gen, I say in air quotes, because
It's had a year to
last
prepare.
one was essentially just a port upwards with some fancy graphical stuff. This one should be more next gen, I guess.
Hopefully.
Pretty much everyone except me is a big fan of FIFA. I play it occasionally, but not a huge fan of it. So yeah, that's nice.
Should we move on to a game that you more or less love but hate the fighting aspects of it?
They showed very brief bits of Mirror's Edge, didn't announce a release date. They showed lots of combat, which pisses me off because if you've played Mirror's Edge, you know the combat wasn't great, and it really interrupted the free running, which what the game was about, free running.
Yeah, but it's also about a more as a freedom fighter who's trying to fight back against the system.
Yeah, but if they can make combat less of a block towards progression, that would be nice. Like on the last, I'm pretty sure it's the last level, the one on the boat, or it's not a boat, but it's like in a docks, and there were those big rooms that you had to take out the enemies to progress in. That was a pain in the arse, and not very good. So none of that, please, and more of the maybe punching a guy as you wall run past him and stuff.
Yeah,
that would be better.
Also, the quarry part of it was where you...
Oh, when you come out of the big drainage vent and
there's a shit ton around you, you think,
Yeah, it's actually possible to do that without fighting.
Yeah, but...
You just have to run quickly. It took me ages when I was speedrunning that level. Because I platinumed the original Mirror's Edge. Fucking loved it. But fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then all they really had left after that was the Battlefield Hardline big gameplay segment sort of thing. It took up about 15-20 minutes of their conference. Gameplay looks pretty fun.
Yeah, it looks really good, but...
staged as shit.
Yeah, it was
like,
so staged.
Almost every E3 video is. But, yeah, lots of explosions, lots of trying to get away from the cops who are blowing everything up while you blow everything up.
It was like a 32-player heist.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this would rather be 16v16, 16 robbers and 16 cops.
Probably. Looked fun. The beta is out right now. We just tried to go get it. The website is essentially down. You need to log in for your Origin, but Origin has been crashed.
Because, like, on Twitch there are like 200,000 people watching it.
Twitch is just essentially non-operational right now.
Twitch went down as soon as it hit like 180,000 people.
Twitch went down 2 minutes before Microsoft.
Yeah, well, that wasn't good.
We panicked and tried to find a new website because we were originally planning to watch Twitch. Yeah. Ended up on IGN.
We got laptops up, iPads up, phones up.
Yeah. When our internet went out, we had to quickly get my 4G going.
Yeah. As soon as if it goes again and your 4G goes, we'll have to use my 3G.
Yeah. Bit of a panic, but yeah. We're going to try and get into the Battlefield Hardline beta. Hopefully, maybe even do a video in it if it's playable, which I somehow doubt it will be for a couple of days based on all this shit. But yeah, we will see you for our Ubisoft.
Yep. Good night.
Thingy. Goodbye.